Have you ever set a goal that was so big, so ambitious, that it genuinely scared you? I'm not talking about a little nervousness. I'm talking about that deep in your stomach, what if I fail kind of fear. A few years ago, that was me. I had this dream, this massive goal that I wrote down on a piece of paper and tucked away. And for a long time, that's all it was, a dream on paper. Every time I looked at it, my heart would start pounding. I'd think of all the things that could go wrong, all the reasons I wasn't ready, all the people who might judge me if I tried and didn't make it. That fear was like a wall. It kept me in my comfort zone, safe and sound, but also stuck. I was busy, sure. I did other things, smaller things, things that felt manageable. I told myself I was making progress, but deep down, I knew I was just avoiding the one thing that truly mattered to me. I was letting fear dictate my life. It's a sneaky thing, fear. It disguises itself as practicality, as logic. It whispers, it's not the right time, or you need more experience first. And for months, I listened. The turning point wasn't some grand, dramatic moment. It was a quiet Tuesday afternoon. I was cleaning out my desk and found that old piece of paper. As I stared at the words I'd written, it wasn't the fear that hit me first. It was a different feeling, something far worse, regret. I suddenly pictured myself 5, 10, 20 years from now, looking back at this exact moment. And a thought that terrified me more than failing was the thought of never even trying. The pain of potential regret was suddenly stronger than the fear of failure. That was the moment the fear didn't disappear, but it changed. It shifted from a paralyzing force into fuel. I realized that the goal wasn't just scary. It was exciting. It was a sign that I was aiming for something worthwhile, something that would force me to grow. Being scared meant I was on the right track. So, what did I do? I took the smallest, most ridiculous baby step I could think of. It was so small it was almost laughable, but it was a step forward. It was an action. And that one tiny action broke the spell. The next day, I took another small step, and then another. Each step was a tiny victory against the fear. I started breaking down my massive, terrifying goal into bite-sized, manageable tasks. Launch a global business became research one potential market. Write a book became write 100 words today. The fear was still there, riding shotgun, but it was no longer in the driver's seat. I learned to coexist with it, to acknowledge it, and then to act anyway. Looking back now, that goal I was so afraid of, I've achieved parts of it, and other parts have evolved into something even better. The journey was messy, full of mistakes and setbacks, but it was also full of learning and growth I could never have imagined. The real victory wasn't just reaching the goal. It was who I became in the process of chasing it. I became someone who wasn't controlled by fear. So, I want to ask you, what's your scary goal? What's that one thing you dream about, but are too afraid to start? I want you to write it down. Don't worry about the how just yet. Just acknowledge the dream. And then, I challenge you to take one tiny, almost insignificant step toward it today. Send that one email. Watch that one tutorial. Make that one phone call. Because action is the antidote to fear. The biggest risk isn't failing. It's looking back with regret, wondering, what if? If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what your scary goal is. Let's support each other. And if you want more videos on turning fear into fuel and chasing your biggest dreams, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and remember, your dreams are supposed to be a little bit scary. Now go take action.